it's all gone. There's no one on the corner and there's no one at home. But it was cool, cool, it was just all cool. Now it's over for me and it's over for you. I believe the world is burning to the ground. Oh well, I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come. Well, I believe it all is coming to an end. Oh well, I guess we're gonna pretend. Let's see how far we've come. Yeah. Let's see how far we've come. 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 Let's see how far we've come.
Hit him with the clap. Hit the clap.
Good evening. My name is Adam Nash, and I am the principal of Walton-Verona High School. I would like to welcome the audience to the 2026 Walton-Verona Commencement Exercises. Commencement is a time for celebrating great accomplishments and should always be a dignified affair. With this in mind, the class and I appreciate your attention and cooperation. In order to keep distractions to a minimum, please silence all electronic devices and please remain seated throughout the ceremony until the graduates have exited. At this time, I will introduce the platform guest. Please hold your applause until the entire platform has been introduced. Ms. Aubrey Ryan, Board Chair. Dr. Matt Baker, Superintendent of Schools. Ms. Sarah Hester, Assistant Principal. Ms. Allie Webster, School Counselor. Mr. Nick Abel, School Counselor. Ms. Megan James Dames, Board Member. Mr. James Dixon, Board Member. Ms. Heather Stewart, Board Member. And Mr. David Turner, Board Member. I would like to invite Ava Hammond to the podium for our opening remarks.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, staff, and most importantly, the class of 2026. For those of you who don't know, my name is Ava Hammond, and I am honored to stand before you tonight as salutatorian of the graduating class. I want to first congratulate the class of 2026. Graduation is something many of us have imagined for years. Many of us counted down the days, talked about the future, and dreamed of finally being done with high school. Yet, as I stand here today, I wish I hadn't wished it all away so quickly. Now, I could give you a speech about taking the next big step, starting a new chapter, or embracing the changes coming our way. But I want to take the opportunity to tell everybody all about somebody who is special to me, and that is Jesus Christ. High school brought moments of stress, pressure, and uncertainty. There were times where I felt overwhelmed by school, work, and sports, and times where I didn't know how things would come together. But in those moments, I learned something that I will carry with me forever. Jesus meets us exactly where we are. I would like to read you a verse that has a special meaning to me. It is Isaiah 43:2. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. This verse reminds us that no matter how deep the water, nor how hot the fire, he will never let us walk alone. He gives strength when we feel weak, peace when things feel overwhelming, hope when things seem impossible, and comfort when we feel lost. As we step into the future, we will all face new beginnings, unexpected challenges, and moments of deep uncertainty where we're not sure of what's next to come. But I hope you remember the core promise of our verse. We are never walking into it alone. Put your trust in him as you start this next chapter. Lean on him when life isn't going your way, and thank him in moments of joy. Lastly, I encourage you all to live in his image. Be a light in a world that can sometimes feel dark. Extend your grace, show kindness, and love others. I want to leave you with this. If you seek him, you will find him, and he will change your life. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2026.
where the crowds would cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be. I'll be there someday. I can go the distance and I'll find my way. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. When I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong.
Down an unknown road to embrace my fate. Though the road may wander, it will lead me to you.
Where the crowds would cheer would be worth the wait. It may take a lifetime, but somehow I'll see it through, and I won't look back. I can go the distance and I'll stay on track. No, I won't accept defeat. It's an uphill slope, but I won't lose hope till I know the distance and my journey is complete.
But to look beyond the glory is the hardest part.
For a hero's strength is measured by his heart. Like a shooting star, I can go the distance. I will search the world. I will face its harms. I don't care how far. I can go the distance till I find my heroes walk awaiting in your arms.
I will search the world. I will face its arms till I find my heroes welcome waiting in your arms.
Please welcome Tristan Clifton to the podium for the honor address.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tristan Clifton. I'm honored to stand here and give the honor address, as well as finish our class as valedictorian.
not only as a representation of academic success, but also as the physical embodiment of the one thing I admire most about WV, community. The majority of you have known each other since the sandbox. Today marks the end of 12 years herded together in a classroom. But as I walked through the halls of an elementary school I never knew, it occurred to me that I was accepted into the Walton community so quickly I forgot I didn't grow up with you all. I transferred to Walton in the 7th grade, possibly the worst time frame to be considered a social outcast. Yet the shorter, larger, and louder version of myself was able to confide in almost every single person, students, teachers, and staff. For the first time in my life, I stopped dreading getting out of bed in the morning, stopped questioning my place in a friend group that secretly hated me, and stopped fearing my peers in the classroom. After all, the determination and acceptance that we have found within WV's brick walls has bonded us together. Each dumpster fire and lockdown was proof that we knew how to function, both as a community, but also as individuals. As we move on to the next stages of our lives, we'll take the skills that we've learned as a community and apply them to the real world. For those of us going to college, I hope you apply this same academic rigor and pursuit to your degree. I hope you challenge your lines of thinking and question everyone around you. But for those pursuing the trades, I have even higher hopes for you. You are the foundations of this country, the backbone necessary for day-to-day life. Regardless of your future pathway, the diploma you are handed today should symbolize one thing, that as long as you are dedicated to one thing, one dream for long enough, you'll be able to accomplish it. My final words to you are a quote I've lived by these past years. Cheryl Lee Ralph famously said, "I've been called a bad person more times than I can ever remember. People have thrown dirt on my name, others have given flowers. It's all a garden to me." In the original rendition of this speech, I ended by saying that like a garden, I cannot wait to watch you all grow over the coming years. However, I was quickly reminded that I will likely not see any of you in person or online again. While that sounds bad, there's a unique beauty in parting ways. Regardless of who you've been these past 4 years, you'll get a fresh start and a new identity, much like I did in 7th grade. Congratulations, Bearcats class of 26. Make the most of every opportunity you're given, and I know you'll do great. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to take a few moments to share some of the most notable accomplishments of the class of 2026. Of the 118 graduates of the class of 2026, 100% have achieved transition readiness. 55 have achieved both college and career readiness status, indicated by the blue and white intertwined honor cord. 59 have achieved college-ready status, indicated by the blue honor cord, and 4 have achieved career-ready status, indicated by the white honor cord. 67%, 79 of the 118 graduates participated in 463 dual-credit college courses, earning just shy of 1,400 college credit hours while still in high school. A graduate also earned an industry certification in 3G welding. 1 completed the electrical track and earned his lineman certificate. 3 earned their auto ASE certifications, and 2 have earned their CNA certifications. 51 of the graduating seniors sitting before you today have earned scholarships to continue their education at the next level, earning close to $1.7 million collectively. The class also boasts 5 Governor Scholars, 2 Kentucky Governor Scholars of Entrepreneurs, as well as a National Merit Scholarship winner. 38 of these graduates have a weighted grade point average of 4.0 or higher. To put that in perspective, that is 32% of the senior class. Even more impressive, 104 of these students hold a final grade point average of 3.0 or higher, or 88% of the class. I think it goes without saying that those marks are a clear indication of their unmatched work ethic and dedication to their education. In their post-secondary endeavors, this class is traveling the country to pursue their dreams. While a large majority will stay in the bluegrass, some graduates will depart for colleges in Maine, Washington, D.C., Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Florida, and Texas. 85 will pursue a bachelor's degree from a 4-year college or university. 18 will pursue an associate's degree or technical training. 14 have secured work placements, and 4 of these graduates have committed to serve the United States. 1 is a Marine, 3 is American soldiers in the U.S. Army and Kentucky Army National Guard. Though this class is small in comparison to previous classes, they boast some very impressive academic accomplishments. There is no doubt the future is bright for these exceptional graduates. Thank you for the many laughs and memories over the last, 4 years. I'm gonna get it. Please join me in congratulating the collective accomplishments of the class of 2026.
It is my pleasure to present the class of 2026 to the Walton-Verona Board of Education. Each senior who tonight receives his or her diploma has successfully completed the program of studies developed by the Commonwealth of Kentucky and has met the additional requirements set forth by the Walton-Verona Board of Education. Each person in the audience, and in particular, each relative, deserves to hear the name of each graduate. Please do not applaud for any individual senior. Save your applause for the entire class. Also, we ask for your courtesy and ask for you to remain seated during this time. The class and I appreciate your cooperation. David Abakuki. Taryn Elizabeth Ackles. Noah Allen Lee Adams. Cheyenne Paige Otten. Allison Piper Bowen. Oliver John Brook. Alyssa Nicole Browning. Devin Danger Brune Prieto. Russell William Burdett. Coleman Michael Caldwell. Katira Ann Cardy. Samuel Lewis Chrisman. Tristan Chase Clifton. Leah Evelyn Coleman. Kaylee Evelyn Collette. Ashton Grace Cook. Audrey Michelle Corman. Bronson Matthew Corpus. Anaya Kiana Evelyn Crawford. Parker Landon Curtis. Gracie Marie Dames. Ethan Sterling Davis. Bianca Jane Dills. Addie Lynn Dixon. Emanuela Emma Dizderovic. Braden James Donato. Cole Anthony Dryden. Vanessa Rose Eichhorst. Chloe Marie Enders. Braden Michael Ewing. Owen Clayton Robert Fisk. Reese Ava Jean Floyd. Nolan Thomas Frost. Kathleen Marie Gibson. Luke Wallace Grywe. Cadence Marie Hall. Aubrey Marie Hamilton. Justin Lee Hamilton. Ava Aubrey Hammond. Kanan Clay Edward Held. Hannah Jane Hopperton. Shelby Lynn Hopperton. Avery James Howe. Claire Ann Honeycutt. William Garrett Hurls. Bella Grace James. Taylor Marie Jester. Joelle Ramsey Kelsey. Gabriel James Kowchek. Jason Alexander Lackey. Hunter Allen League. Miles Christopher Limcool. Caitlin Jade Lemming.
Cameron Lynn Limley. Ashley Elizabeth Lockaby. Hiram Oscar Lozano. Ella Grace Maines. Tristan Alexander Mandick. Andrew Wade Mann. Thomas Stephen Mann. Elijah Lee McFadden. Lindsay Grace Meredith. Lauren Bailey Messer. Palmer Landon Michael. Caden Reese Monholen. Emma Rose Moore. Willis James Morgan. Jackson Eric Morewessel. Aubrey Nicole Moses. Luke William Muirhide. Kieran Jacob Neese. Michael Wayne Oldfield. Zoe K. Parker. Maya Alexis Peelman. Kailani Lee Phillips. Elijah Lee Portwood. Lucy Lynn Reed. Chloe Elizabeth Riedel. Nora Elizabeth Rogers. Haley Elizabeth Rogers Upton. Madeline Lee Ryan. Claire Marie Sams. Ava Marie Setters. Clay Malloy Shearer. Reagan McKenna Shelton. Sean Matthew Sinkhorn. Emery Brooke Spillman. Reese Ashlyn Stahl. Jenna Ellen Stoutenborough. Bryce Paul Swanson. Hunter Patrick Sweeney. Madison Taylor Sword. Michaela Nicole Throckmorton. Hunter James Thurston. Levi Nelson Tilley. Kaya Angela Toller. Gracie Louise Townsend. Nicholas Austin Turner. Caitlin Elaine Warner. Madeline Ann Warren. Paul Aiden Washburn. Tanner Clay Watkins. John Fenton Weiss. Bryn Marie Willis. Dustin Jeremiah Wills. Cordelia Ann Yeary. Olivia Lynn Yeary.
On behalf of the Walton-Verona Board of Education, I present to you the class of 2026.
At this time, Class President Madeline Ryan will come forward for the closing remarks and the symbolic shift of the tassels. We request that the audience remain seated until the class has exited in its entirety.
Good evening, class of 2026. I'm honored to speak before you tonight, and seeing as I'm the last speaker and the one between you and getting home, I will drag this out as long as I can, and I'll keep it brief. Anyways, we have finally made it to this stage. Our caps, gowns, and cords, a testament to our devotion to make it to this moment. And whether you ran, walked, crawled, clawed, or just drove here today, I'm incredibly proud of the perseverance and dedication this graduating class has proven over the past 12 years. But as we sit here tonight, we are faced with a sobering truth. High school is over. While many of us have counted down the seconds to this moment, of which I promise there are only about 158 left, it doesn't change the fact that the school and community we've been members of our entire lives, our childhoods, is suddenly behind us. The identity we've built in these spaces is challenged by an entirely different world around us, and the people we have grown up with are suddenly just awkward interactions at our local Walton Kroger. As we head in all different directions, we are catapulted into a whirlwind of changes. Luckily for us, humans are hardwired to resist changes to our scenery, the people around us, and our daily routines. But leaning into change, even when our biology fights against it, is incredibly important as we set off on our next journey.
In her latest memoir, Malala writes about her experiences after recently graduating from college and wishes she could say the following to graduating high schoolers like us. I wanted to tell them that I understood how easy it is, especially when you're young, to get caught up in an idea of yourself. You might inherit an identity and feel obligated to carry it, even as it crushes you. You may be certain of your path and have every step planned out. It's hard to imagine your allegiances, ambitions, and desires will ever change. But someday, when you don't expect it, the river may rise and carry you away to a new place. You can try to fight it, swim upstream, cling to the rocks on the shore. Let go, I wanted to say. Trust yourself to float. Throughout our time in high school, we have developed distinct personalities and roles within our class, whether we chose and encouraged them or they were simply assigned. Distinguished by labels of honors and regular classes, leaders and followers, tryhards and slackers, we have divided and limited each other to the specific roles it is believed we should follow. But we are all capable of more. Don't be afraid to break out of these molds, and as you discover more of who you are outside of Walton-Verona High School, I encourage you to try new things, make your voice heard, and lean into change, even when it's uncomfortable. I encourage you to continue to seek education, no matter if you attend college or go straight to the workforce, and to pay attention to what is happening in the world around you. Your voice is powerful, so don't be afraid to speak up about issues you're passionate about. And through it all, remember to stay true to yourself, allowing who you are right now to inspire who you might become. I'd like to leave you with a warning from one of the most prolific philosophers of our time, the Lorax. A tree falls the way it leans. Be careful which way you lean. Finally, as I left the high school for the last time on Wednesday, I was surprised that I didn't feel more upset walking those halls for the last time. But it reminds me, I feel you, Miss Webster, it reminds me that it's not the locations that hold significance in our lives, but the people who make those places so special. Thank you all, teachers, faculty, parents, and students, for making high school such a special place that I don't want to leave. I wish you the best of luck, class of 2026, and can't wait to see who you all become. Seniors of the Walton-Verona High School class of 2026, please stand and join me in the symbolic shifting of the tassels.